I guess your future became the big talking point in Canberra. So did I read correctly? You initially knocked back an extension. Is that how it played out?
Yeah, it did. I got offered a 2-year extension to stick around on money that was really good money, a lot more money than I was going to get anywhere else at that point. I know myself, I couldn't take it. Like, people will say this is bullshit, bullcrap, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't coming home happy, and I felt like I needed a change. I'm a bit of a
Yeah.
um, I've got a few screws loose, as I think you need to be great, but
They say you
I
got to
was
be
just ready.
happy. You got to be happy off the field to
That's
be happy on the field.
you do exactly, and yeah, I reckon a little bit of self sabotage. I was someone that was never really comfortable with being at the top. Never really sort of thought I deserved to be there, and um, I reckon I was ready to have another year like the West Tigers year. I was going to go to the Eels on a quarter of the money, and
Wow.
I wanted to go and fight my way back out of a corner again. It's the way my career went. I wasn't great at staying at the top. I was really good at getting there and proving people wrong. These are all the reflections you sort of make on retirement, and it's lessons that you want to pass on. But yeah, so I knocked it back. I was going to go to Parramatta on a 1-year deal, and that was going to be the big reset before I get another big deal after that. But then as it panned out, Warrington come in. I'd swore to my agent only a couple of months before that I was way too young for England and I wasn't going to be going there. But Warrington made an offer that was pretty hard to refuse, and that was the start of probably my most enjoyable 5 years of footy in my whole career. I absolutely loved my time there, and I'm grateful for Warrington and Leeds, the two clubs that I played for.
So when you knocked back the Raiders, did you explain to them that was the reason behind it? And if so, did they go, "Are you crazy?"
I think at the time there was a bit of a decision getting made around myself and Aiden Caesar.
Right.
They were only willing to keep one of us. So yeah, no, I didn't quite explain it at the time. I certainly explained it after. But I was due a change, and I didn't want, like, I think a weaker person would have signed the contract and showed up unhappy and then dealt with it after that. But with knocking it back and talking to the Eels, it was bringing a lot of positives with it. I'd move back to Western Sydney. I'd be back around mum and dad. I'd get back involved in my junior club, and to my wife's credit, she gave me the okay to make a terrible financial decision. Sure, I'm happy, but as it pans out, I believe that if you do things true to yourself, things work out for you. And probably went to Warrington on a contract that put me in a better financial position.
So while you're sitting over in the UK and you're watching your Raiders teammates go to a grand final, how did that feel?
You know what? I expected to feel a little bit bitter, but I had so many good friends there that I wanted them to have success. Aiden Caesar was, my best mate. Josh Papali'i become my best mate, and there was just too many people in that team that I wanted to succeed. I actually watched the game on a pool bed in Tenerife, so not a bad place to watch the grand final. I think it was about 9:30 in the morning, and cheered them the whole way home. They were robbed. I don't care what anyone says. The 6 again call definitely cost them, and was shattered for them. Yeah.